America's #1 sportsbook is FanDuel. It is unquestionably FanDuel, and if you're not using FanDuel for all your sports gambling needs, you are using the wrong sportsbook. Right now, new customers get $150 in bonus bets with any winning $5 moneyline bet. That's $150 if your team wins. So if you're thinking about joining FanDuel, there's no better time than right now to get in on all the action. The app is easy to use with a wide range of betting options, including spreads, player props, over-unders, and much, much more. So visit FanDuel.com/UCSS to kick off the NFL season. FanDuel, an official partner of the NFL and an official partner of the Ultimate Cleveland Sports Show. Guys, Kevin Stefanski said yesterday Jed Wills will be out 4 to 6 weeks with a MCL injury, but he is not done for the season. With Baltimore and Pittsburgh and some other tough pass rushes coming up.
Did I miss? I thought I saw reports that he was out for the year.
Who?
Stefanski said yesterday it's an MCL,
Jed
only
Wills.
out 4 to 6 weeks.
On Sunday, when I was coming back into society,
I didn't hear it.
I thought somebody said that Jed Wills was out for the year. I can't remember now who or where I saw that.
Who are you,
Well, Kevin
Aaron
Stefanski
Rodgers?
said yesterday it's only 4 to 6 weeks.
I'm
so
just saying. Yeah, I was in my cave. I don't know. Okay, listen, that's good.
It's good news. So my question is, for the next 4 to 6 weeks, how do the Browns have to shuffle, if anything, their offensive line to keep Deshaun upright?
First of all, it's amazing that this is where we are, because you would have said this 4 weeks ago.
You're right.
We would have been like, oh, easily. I could go out there and do it better than that. I don't know how obviously they signed the tackle from the San Francisco 49ers practice squad.
Right.
So he's on the active roster. I would imagine that he's probably going to be the one that slides over there.
What about moving Jones to the left tackle?
I don't.
You don't like that?
I don't like, because he's not. That's the thing. I don't remember DeWine playing. He played right tackle.
No,
at Ohio
he's never
State.
done it. But
that's what I'm saying. So I don't know about
McNuggets,
that.
and G, correct me if I'm wrong. I don't think Wills was a left
Wills
tackle in
a
college.
right tackle at Alabama.
He was a right tackle.
But he had a whole off season and stuff to do that. Like mid-season.
Listen,
because this the thing. When ain't Mary Kay on today?
She is. Mary Kay's coming up in a little while.
So when she come on, I swear she said that they tried it. What was it, at the end of
and the
training camp?
And
they said it was a disaster. They said no, he can't do that. So with that news, I'd put the other dude over there. What's the dude that they got that's on practice squad from the Bears?
Alex Leatherwood.
Yeah.
Somebody. He was a first-round pick. I mean, Bill has done wonders with some of these offensive linemen.
That's true.
Bill done wonders with Jed Wills like 2 days ago.
Yeah, he did.
Well, what's funny, we were trying to figure out, okay, so what changed with Jed Wills? Because he was grading out in there were only four tackles in football were grading out lower than him.
Yeah.
And all of a sudden, I don't know if his pride was wounded, if he just woke up and said, you know what, I'm sick of hearing this.
He watched this show and watched what
maybe, because if he watched for 10 minutes, he was like, man, my family name is getting trampled on this show. I don't know if that's what it was. You know that sometimes the pride thing can kick in and say, you know what, I'm done. I clearly haven't worked hard enough. I've got to work harder. I've got to watch more tape. I don't know what he did, but somehow he found a switch and he became less noticeable.
Yes.
He just was, hey, we used to watch and say, oh my God, the last 2 sacks were on him.
Yeah.
Holding penalty was on him.
Yeah.
But we haven't watched the last month that way.
So, this is the thing. So, to be fair, because this is one thing that we never take into consideration. We don't know what's going on in his life.
No,
first
we don't.
of all. So that's one thing. If you got some personal stuff going on, that can ultimately affect you.
Do you say that because you've heard something?
No,
or are you just saying that?
I'm just saying that.
Yeah, no.
I don't know. I don't know the guy.
That's true.
But what I'm saying is, personally, it could have some stuff that's going on. On the other hand, listen, Bill probably like, you know what? Y'all go to the locker room and get dressed. Jay, sit right there. Let me talk to you for a second. He goes, this is for the last couple of weeks. This has been your grade. Now listen, I've been putting my faith in you. I've been going and taking bullets for you for many years. At some point, if you care about me, because I care about you, you need to step it up. This team needs you. You're supposed to be all in. We went to Greenbrier. We done went to vacations. We done been kicking it. These is the guys that you call your family, your brothers. And you are letting your family down.
Wow, so
miserably.
come to Jesus speech.
Yeah, like miserably.
Dang.
And the only way that this season, if you think we're going to the Super Bowl or anything, the only way we're going to get there is if you start to play better. And if I hear that as a football player, first of all, I'm crushed. Because I would feel, that's my life. Like, I don't want to be the reason why we're not winning games.
Right.
So if somebody said that to him, which maybe it did, maybe it didn't. I'm just guessing here. I think that will ultimately lead to, all right, I got to do more. Like, what I need to do. Bill, we need to stay after practice. I got to do some more kick slides. Miles, I know you busy and I know you got things going on, but after practice, can you give me like 5 or 6 pass rushes? I just want to make sure that I'm clean for the game. Like, people are looking to do that because why? This team ultimately wants to see themselves make it to the highest level. And I'm sure if Jed asks Miles to do that, or Zadarius or anybody, knowing what they've seen on Sundays, they don't mind spending the extra time helping you out to get you better for Sundays, because you're not going to see anybody better than your own D-line.
Tyvis said something there that really made your wheels turn. What was it?
Man, first of all, listen, I don't like this. First of all, Tyvis, when you start scheming like that, when did you start? When did you get the storytelling badge? Tyvis is over here weaving narratives. That was kind of fire.
I'm trying to help out.
I'm
trying to help out. We don't know.
That was fire.
We don't know.
I felt like I was in the room when Jed Wills got that told to him by Callahan, and we didn't even know.
And you just made it up.
Well, I'm like, that's fire.
Well, they do say that I have a way with words.
These guys, you can tell he on TV now. This dude, he done went up 3 ticks in storytelling. His storytelling and his presence and his crowd control is going up as we speak. I don't like that. I got to do something about this. That story, I was like, is this me talking? This is me talking.
G was like, he must have heard something.
What the he heard that?
That's why I asked you, because you had such specificity.
I said, dang.
I'm just saying.
That was fire.
Would that not change your perspective?
That was fire.
That would. He's bugged Berea. He's bugged Berea.
No, I have not. But
you done talked to some. You got sources now?
I got
Ty, if you got sources,
what's the Browns plan? That sound way too clean.
I'm just saying.
I'm like,
listen. I'm playing the guessing game here. Okay, I like to look at it from different.
Something
angles.
happened.
What else? Explain it. What do you think?
When he said your brothers, these is your brothers, and you letting the family down, I was like, you're right.
That's big stuff.
I felt like I was Jed Wills. You're right, Coach. I'm gonna do better. But anyway, no, that was fire. Jed, I think, and my mom even told me this is true story facts. My mom said, listen, she be watching the show every single day. She called me one day. She's like, man, you doing too much. I said, what you mean? She said, you can be critical, but you can't be on somebody every other day like that. You gotta.
Oh, she thought you were being overly critical?
Yeah, you're doing too much. She said, when he do something good, you got to point that out too. And I was like, am I being too negative? And I had to go back to the tape, and it was correct, because not the fact that he didn't mess up on those places he did, but if you mention the 3 plays he messed up on, but don't say nothing about the 5 that you thought was decent.
Yeah, you're being one-sided.
You being like, so I was like, you know what, Mom? She's my PR person as well as my lawyer, so you do the same.
Jay, real quick. So if you were to solve this situation without Jed Wills for the next 4 weeks, do you move someone over, or how do you approach that?
Well, my instinct would have said, I think Jones is built like a left tackle. Now, I didn't hear Mary Kay's report that mentioned they moved him there in practice and it was a disaster.
Yeah, it wasn't good.
I didn't have that information. My fix is Jones, to me, looks like a stalwart left tackle for 15 years.
He does.
Yeah.
His footwork is excellent. His body, it's incredible how massive this dude is. So to me, I thought, let's do it. I mean, Jed Wills was a right tackle at Alabama. DeJuan Jones was a right tackle at Ohio State. He knows the speed of the league now. I would think that that's your answer. Now, one thing that scares me, I think they tried this a couple of years ago.
With Bitonio?
They put Bitonio over there, and he was outsized. He was outsized. It didn't work. And then you're kind of.
What is his size?
He's not a left tackle.
What's Bitonio's size?
You don't got the feet.
What is his height and weight?
According to ESPN.com, Joel Bitonio is listed at 6'4", 320.
Oh, that's what Jed Wills is, isn't it?
Hey, to me,
I think Jed Wills is 6'4", 3 something.
Never.
I just think that Bitonio, when you look at him, he looks like a great guard.
He's a great guard.
And I don't want to weaken 2 positions.
Well, I tell you what, last week against the Cardinals, if Jones would have went out and Jed was out, Bitonio was sliding the left because there was no other tackle.
No, you're right. He would have had to. All right.